Hi, now let us see the changes made in the task audit. We have a task audit trail that has been changed a bit. Previously, we used to show only the modified by and modified on, and we couldn't really make what has been changed. Now, in the new task audit, we can see what has happened in the task using the task history table from the DB. Now, as you can see here, there's a task that has been created, and the core attributes that have been updated as the task creation while doing the task duration can be viewed this way as attributes new value or default value. And this task has been assigned to a user, and that user has accepted the task from the app. When I accepted the task from the app, the status is changed from the. We can also have the attribute old value and new value. What has been changed can also be seen from the attribute old value new value table here, and the user who has made the change and what is the attribute and what is the section. So whenever there is a change, the attribute old value and new value attribute old value will be the value that has been changed, and the new values will be the updated value. So the previously when the task is created, the task was in not ready status and it has been changed to open. The assignee was Srirak Toditi and it remained same. And the acceptance status has been accepted and the user is Srirak Toditi. Now let us see. Let us make a few changes and let us see how the task audit looks. Now I'm going to change the priority from high to low, and I'm going to change the score from 2500 to um, 2530. I'm going to add an assignee called email notification, and I'm going to update the task. So we have made three changes, and as you can see here, the assignee has been added. And when a new assignee is added, since the task has a needs acceptance flag, the it got reset to not ready. So there will be a status change as well in the task audit. Now let us go and check the task audit. At this point, we had three changes, but since the status was also changed, we have four changes. Now we change the score from 2500 to 2530, which we have seen earlier, and the attribute role value on the assignee was Srirag Toditi, and we have added a new assignee, and it changed to the and it now showing the updated value Srirag Toditi and email notification. Since the updated new values are two users, we are showing two users. If the user is updated, like if Srirak Todit is replaced with another user, only that user will be shown. Since the both users are currently assignees for that task, we are showing the new assignees as Srirak Todit and email notification. And priority, we previously it was high, we changed it to low. And since the status was open before and we have added an assignee, the acceptance status would be reset to pending acceptance, and hence the status is also changed to not ready automatically. Hence, the status has been changed to not ready. Similarly, there are global attribute changes that you have covered. So the cost attribute now it's 1000, and I made it to 1011. And if I update it, now we will see it in another row in the task audit. So as you can see here, the global attribute change and the old value was 1000 and 1011. Now we have accept reject from the admin as well. So when the user when email notification has accepted the user has accepted the task, now the task is accepted successfully, and I'm closing this. Since the task needs to get updated, we have closed the task and opening the task audit. Now there are a couple of changes here. One, the assignee has been updated, the acceptance status has been updated, and the status has been also moved from not ready to open. Let us see. When a task is accepted, the task audit looks this way. The status is open from not ready, and the assignee's assignee's attribute old value is displays two values, two users, but now it has only one user as email notification who has accepted the task, and the user who has accepted the task is shown for acceptance status attribute. Similarly, if the user rejects the task, the new value shows the user, and in braces it shows as rejected, and the assignee update would be there. And if it's affecting the status update would also be coming. In this iteration, we could not cover everything in the task audit trail. So we have covered only the core attributes. The attributes that are not covered or that are not part of this deployment are task type attributes. When a change is made in the task type attributes, we are not showing it in the task audit trail right now. Like similarly with form attributes and the paths required and the watches updates, scheduling detail updates, link task updates, attachment updates. And previously we had a feature where a task is resolved, the status will change. And similarly, along with that status, we would also show whether the task is resolved from the admin, uh, or app. If it is app, we used to show where the task is resolved and along with the lat long. Currently we are not showing that, we are showing only the map view. We can see it here in the resolved task. So this task has been resolved from the app and there's a time spent. So this is the task has been created, and the status has been uh, changed from draft to open when it is approved on the admin. And the when we are trying to resolve the task from the app, it has a enforced time spent. So the time spent in the minutes, it has been updated and the status has been updated. And right now we cannot say whether this is updated from app or admin. uh, we will be working on that. And also we need to show that field. And this is the map view we used to show before, that is that we are showing here. But resolved via and resolved on, resolved near are not shown.